is going on, guys? Today I'm gonna go over the top 10 controller players on Fortnite. Last time I made this list I said it was gonna be dominated by chronic players, but a lot of those chronic players did sign with gaming organizations. A lot of those players did sign with Ghost Gaming, and Ghost Gaming did stack up their roster with controller players, so expect this list to be dominated by Ghost Gaming. To be honest, I should just make a list about top 10 Ghost Gaming players, because that's just how stacked their roster is, but there are a few people I wanted to point out that are very good. Last time I made this list, it was 4 months ago, right before the Winter Royale, and I thought a lot of those players I put on my list would make the Winter Royale, but a lot of them did not. So I wanted to make this list because the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers will be happening pretty soon, and this is something I want to do every 3 to 4 months right before another major event happens. But with that being said, let's get into the top 10 players. At number 10 we have a newly signed Ghost member and a former Chronic member, Ghost Luis. He has 380,000 subs. He recently switched to PC not too long ago. I'm pretty sure since my last video he switched to PC, which made him a much better player. But he did drop down on my list a couple spots. But Luis is still a good player, and I have him at number 10, but here are some of his highlights.
Enough momentum to knock down all the pins at once. Now that would be cool.
You fuck. Fuck that, my brother.
At number 9 we have the biggest person on this list sub count wise. At 1.6 million subs we have Nick Mercs. I think Nick Mercs might have the best aim on this list, but his building and editing just isn't there yet to be like a top 3 player. I think if he sat down and worked on that right before the World Cup, I think Nick would be probably just one of the best players out there on controller. He'd be absolutely insane and without a doubt be a top 3 player. But right now at number 9, he's also competed in just about every single big tournament. He didn't qualify for the Winter Royale, but he still did play in Katowice the other day and summer and fall skirmishes. But here are some Nick Mercs highlights.
Oh my god, we're getting from multiple angles. I'm out of mats, I'm out of mats, I'm out of mats. Oh my god. Freaking A, man. This guy here is so weak. For 110. Y'all got pushed by 3 teams?
At number 8 we have another former Chronic member, which is Sway. He will be signing with an org soon. He hasn't announced it yet, but he did leave Chronic for an org. He has 475,000 subs. On my last list I had him at number 1, but I don't think he got much better because he did stay on console. He did stay on console up to about last week whenever he got a PC. I think if he switched to PC whenever Ek and Luis and everyone else did, I think he'd be absolutely insane right now, but I think him staying on console did hurt him. But I do think if he practices a lot, I think he does have a chance to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup. He's also insane, like creative / playground player. He's absolutely insane with his builds and edits, but I have him at number 8. Here are some of his highlights.
Bro, what?
I actually don't have anything. Now I'm about to crack the fuck out. Yeah, how many did I have though?
Number 7 we have the former leader of Chronic, Ghost X. He has 395,000 subs. I did expect X to do very well in the Winter Royale, but he didn't do as well as I thought he did. He did decent. He ended up scoring 20 points, and he needed about 27 points to qualify. But like, he was on controller on PC, and but even myself on console got 20 points in the Winter Royale qualifiers. So I was kind of disappointed in X's performance, but he's still a very good player, and I do expect him to perform well in the qualifiers for Fortnite World Cup. So if he does good in that, he'll go back up on my list, but right now I have a number 7, so here are some of his highlights. At number 6 we have Jacob. He has 425,000 subs. About a week after I posted my video, he ended up killing Ninja, which gained him a lot of subs and bring a lot of people to his streams. He recently did leave Chronic. There have been rumors saying that he's signing with a major org soon, so I'm ready to see who that is. But Jacob's insane and all-around better player, and he would probably be higher on this list if it wasn't for the other people that are just absolutely insane that came onto this list. Right now he's at number 6, and here are some of Jacob's highlights.
Push this nose good. I laser one in the back. Make sure my guns are auto shoot.
At number 5 we have Ghost to Gronky, another newly signed Ghost member. Ghost is absolutely stacked, and Gronky definitely isn't the last Ghost member on this list. Actually, everyone else on this list, the next 5 members, are all Ghost members. So you guys can try to figure out who those people are. But Gronky has 315,000 subs. I probably watch Gronky more than anyone else on this list. If you're trying to get better at Fortnite, or you just love watching high kill games, I do really suggest Gronky. He talks about how you can improve your aim, all the way to getting high kill games in Fortnite, so I really check him out. He's an absolutely insane player, and I have number 5, so here are some of his highlights. At number 4, we have a new face on this list. It is Ghost Innocence. He has 165,000 subs. He blew up right after I made my last list. Innocence is the first player I've ever seen like consistently drop 30 bombs. He was dropping them left and right on his channel like every single day, and he was just absolutely insane. And I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure he did qualify for the Winter Royale, but he didn't make it to the finals. But Innocence is the beast, drops high kill games. I'm at number 4, so here are some of his highlights.
Thought so, mate. Thought so, mate. Thought so, mate. Thought so, mate. Right here, right here. I need to build up. I can't find it. No match for kill would piss me off this much. My god, I got no match kill.
Because they wouldn't keep in the shooter.
kid's cracked. Look at him. Look at him. He's cracked. Cracked. Nasty. Oh. Everybody in their mama's got cracked this season. Go in and let's get this batter, baby. Your ass.
At number 3, we have probably the most popular and most well-known player right now on controller and Fortnite. It is Ghost Aiden. He has 260,000 subs, and I'm pretty sure whenever he streams on Twitch, he's always the top 5 person streaming on Twitch. Ghost Aiden got big during the summer skirmish whenever he killed Nick Mercs over and over again and completely dominated the skirmish. Ever since then, he's been getting much better and just competing well in just about every single tournament he's been in. He knows how to slay out, he's good at building, he's just a good all-around player. If he works in his end game, then he could be the best control player out there. But here are some of Ghost Aiden's highlights.
I just trapped myself. Aiden does over the phone.
Number 2, we have another new face in Ghost Camo. He has 300,000 subscribers. I actually did not know about Camo until a lot of people were commenting him on my last video. He's an absolutely insane player, and he's one of the 2 control players that I know that knows how to play in-game perfectly. Camo also performed pretty well in Katowice the other day. Him and Issa took home 9th place and $16,000. They both performed pretty well in that tournament. But here are some of Ghost Camo's highlights.
Nix da Rift, Kollege.
Before I get to number 1, I want to go over some of the honorable mentions I have on this list. All these players are pretty good, but they just couldn't make it on my list. I just don't think they're yet to be on my list, but here they are. And now for number 1, we have the legendary Lil Hyped. It's like I'm kind of a bot, but the real number 1 is Ghost Issa. He has 265,000 subs. and he's probably just the most insane controller player I've seen. Knows how to play in-game, he knows how to do pretty much everything. His shot's insane, his building's insane, his in-game's insane. If I had to put $1 million into where he'd make it to a World Cup tournament and qualify, it'd be Issa 100%. But he's earned #1 on my list, so here are some of his highlights.
Ja, ich krieg wieder direkt einen Headshot. Heffen, wo denn? Hast du den genommen?
Nein. Why not?
Der hier ist low, hast du den?
Nee, er ist noch Shield.
Ich glaube, er wurde genockt. So, ich hielt jetzt 80 Damage auf den bei dir.
Digga, warum sweatet der so?
If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it, and drop a like and sub if you're new. But peace out.